Hej, witam was bardzo serdecznie, moi drodzy, z tej strony LLBK, a dzisiaj znajdujemy się ponownie w Orwell, Ignorance is Strength. Jak dobrze pamiętacie, ostatnim razem skończyliśmy na czym się mocno zaciąłem i szczerze mówiąc, to ja nie wiem za bardzo co mam zrobić. Jeszcze tak bardzo poważnie. W ogóle... Zobaczcie, chciałem sprawdzić jedną rzecz. Czy Social Security Number coś nam więcej powie na przykład tutaj w tym database? Nie, jak widać to jest jego numer, tak, więc nam to nam nic nie da nowego. To jest full name albo social security number. Zatem czy Raban Wart ma ten sam numer. W sensie, tak z ciekawości, to jest jedyne co mi jeszcze przychodzi do głowy, bo no kurczę, naprawdę nam się kończą mi się po prostu pomysły z tym, co jeszcze mogę zrobić. Bo nie mamy cały czas dostępu do tego, tamtego, no nie no, jakby też jest prawdziwy. Nie mamy cały czas dostępu do tego serwisu, do którego chciałbym mieć dostęp. Jest account on singular. Czy ja to wrzuciłem do Ilya'i? Nie. Czy muszę to wrzucić też? Czekajcie. Spin, bla bla. There's great money. There's account on singular. Mamy to, ale... nie mamy dostępu do singulara i to jest problem. To jest cholernie duży problem dla mnie. W sensie, no co ja mogę zrobić? No niewiele mogę zrobić. Browser history. Chyba, że nie mam wcale tego konta na singularze, ale to wtedy by oznaczało... Ale nie no, przecież on miał iść na randkę. Winner jedynie. Have to... Nie no. Kurczę, no wiem co mamy, to mamy tutaj coś, tak? Że mamy nowe portrety, dwa. O! O kurde, dobra, zobaczcie. Mamy jej UID. Mamy godzinę. Okej, ale spieprzyłem to. Excellent. No nareszcie. O kurde, dobra. Okej, galeria. Thank you for everything. New glasses. What do you think? Think, znaczy się. To jest tyle. W jej galerii nie ma za dużo. Okay, chat. Raban, hello, hey my love. Hello dear, I'm super busy right now, can't really text. I will catch up with you later, love you. Bill, are you awake? I need your help. I think I'm having a panic attack, can't breathe. Okay, I'm here for you, Bill. Are you alone? No, but I can't wake up my wife. What should I do? Everything is going to be fine, Bill. Think of what we talked about. This is temporary condition and there is nothing to be afraid of. This will pass. I know this is very hard, but try to breathe slowly and consistently. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Just like we practiced. It's not working. I'm so scared. Please help me. Count to 4, Bill. Breathe in and out. Just like we practiced. Are you still there? Do you want me to call you, Bill? No, my wife will hear it. I think it's getting a bit better now. Try to think of something soothing. Więc to jest soothing, czyli chyba coś przyjemnego, tak? I know this might sound generic, but try to think of a place where you felt really safe. We'll have to talk about this in our next session, but this can really help. Yes, I think I already feel better now. Gosh, I feel so stupid. It really helps to chat with you though. Thank you so much. You are a real lifesaver. I to jest to, o czym mówiłem kiedyś, w sensie a propos problemów psychicznych, czy jakichś takich chorób. Czasami po prostu rozmowa z kimś takim może nam bardzo pomóc, tak? Szczególnie jeśli będzie jakiś taki emocjonalny związek, niekoniecznie na zasadzie takiej romantycznej, ale po prostu, no będzie to rozmowa, tak? Z tym kimś, kto jest lekarzem, kto może nam jakoś pomóc, kto pomoże nam właśnie, na przykład doradzi nam co zrobić. Nie mówię tutaj o kwestiach depresji, tylko mówię tutaj na przykład o tym, co się dzieje tutaj, jak atak paniki, tak? Don't feel stupid, everything is going to be okay. In case the feeling comes back to you, you can also contact me via my utal, Karen Levin. To może się przydać jeszcze, bo to jest ważne, tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. 20 minut minęło, zostało nam 40, okej. Mam nadzieję, że nam się uda. The session didn't go too well today. Is there something you would like to get off your chest? Just have a lot of my mind right now. I understand. I was honestly hoping you would let me help you a bit more for once. You can't help me. No właśnie, też generyczne bardzo. Zobaczcie jak się muzyka zmienia, tak? I mniej czasu mamy. You know that's not true. I have dealt with a lot of cases. Many of them were war veterans like you. Even if they weren't dishonorably discharged. Okay. To jest wiecie o kim mowa. Wiecie do kogo to zmierza. Molly, Nina. Mamy to. O, Molly. that's at least a part of her name. Good work. Looking forward to our session on the 13th. We've only got time for 3 more data chunks. If you're sitting on something valuable, you should hand it to me now. Okay, then mamy sesję. Would great to catch up on how things are going for you lately. You sure I can only meet super late? Need to work beforehand. That's no problem. Oh, whatever. Okay, nie wiem czy to będzie aż tak ważne jeszcze. Singular. Your friend Damn Good Coffee has accepted your promotional code for singular. You will immediately receive blah blah. Mamy tylko trzy możliwe rzeczy. Okay, Ilya, hey you. Hey, what's up? Just wanted to see whether the website I set up for you is still running. Yeah, good. All good. Guess I totally forgot to even thank you for it. How about catching up for a coffee sometime? Great to hear it's all good. You don't need to thank me. Come on, Ilya. It's the least I can do. Well, I won't say no then. Maybe we can also go for a round of HOB if you like. Sure thing. Hey, Ilya, not here, okay? Okay, sorry. Okay. Reader, co tam mamy nowego? Znowu więcej rzeczy. Actually, that's a good way to... Wybaczcie, jeśli coś jeszcze tam jest dodatkowego, ale nie chce mi się po prostu tego robić. Nie chce mi się czytać tego wszystkiego od nowa. Wydaje mi się, że to jest tylko jedyna rzecz nowa. Actually, that's a good way to describe Cassard, a pig sitting in a big pile of his own bullshit. He's no leader, he's criminal. Corruption, greed, a huge amount of dangerously consolidated power. He causes parties to go down the drain, and this narcissistic bastard is to blame for it. Okej, co to jest niby jeszcze nowego? Właśnie. Dobra, mamy kilka rzeczy. Cholerno, tego czasu nam zaczyna brakować. Kalendarz. Patient session. Patient session. Thursday. Tak, to był 13 session. Ilya Ward. Ale nie no, przecież na 13 mieliśmy tamtą babkę mieć. I tej nie ma ewidentnie. Alexi, Sofia, to nie jest nam potrzebne na razie. Context. Ilya. Shady. Mam Melissa. Numer Ili chyba mamy już, nie? Cholera to mnie najbardziej martwi. Molly, no właśnie, Molly. 13th. No tam jest Ilya, a nie Molly. Jestem w dupie troszeczkę, muszę przyznać. A, spróbujmy na tym singularze znaleźć to, że się... A, przepraszam. Spróbujmy na singularze znaleźć połączenie z tamtą dziewczyną, że on był rzeczywiście na randce. Listener. Irregularities. Please find my written statement below and request. I arrived at work early yesterday afternoon, around 3:51 p.m. Soon after my arrival, I noticed I had left my security card at home, so in absence of Mr. Udija, I decided to inform my colleague Mr. Ellison about it. Mr. Ellison assured me I would be totally fine despite being unable to log in properly, and that he would get the matter sorted for me. During the entire shift, starting from 4 p.m., I was working on maintaining the assigned technical instruments in sections A through G, until I finally finished up and left around 11:22 p.m. and got home where I still am. Apart from the missing security card, there were no unusual events. I did not even see anybody in the labs, and I am sure I wasn't seen by anyone else either. In short, I was at work on Thursday as planned, and I have been the entire shift on my own. Mr. Ellison will gladly confirm the statement. Best regards, Ilya Ward. To jest troszkę bullshitem, bo oni się wymienili. Zobaczmy jego profil, tutaj tego nie chcemy. Ja sobie patrzę, okej, jakie ma zainteresowania. Okay. Visitors. Your opinions. Nie będę tego wszystkiego czytał, bo to nie ma sensu, jakby to już widzieliśmy gdzie indziej, ja po prostu uważam, że to nie ma co. Okej. Mamy tutaj Laura Lama. How do you doing, cutie? Wasn't much on your profile, but you look so hot. Oh, it's hot, tak jak hot. So I need to message you right away, Law. So I'm Laura, and right now I'm just looking for someone to go see movies with, and maybe snuggle up tonight. Why don't you hit me back, cutie? Hello, I don't know how to respond to this, so I guess I won't. I'm sure you won't. Why you thought that me being a cutie was enough, but I really wasn't. Better luck next time. Wydaje mi się, że to jest jakiś bullshit, to jest jakiś bot zwykły. Z doświadczenia. Hi, damn good coffee. There's not a lot to go on from what little is on your profile, but for some reason singular things will be a good match, so I'm going for it. What are your favorite games to blow off some steam with? Right now I'm trying to play through Dash Iguana Perfect Saint Trilogy. Albo mi się wydaje, że to jest Crash Bandicoot, albo że to jest do Spyro nawiązanie. Bo pamiętajcie, że Crash Bandicoot, wybaczcie, ja pozwolę sobie na chwilę na Steama wejść i przez to wam wyciszyć muzyczkę, a pozwólcie, że sprawdzę. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Tak jak to Insane Trilogy. A tutaj mamy Dash Iguana Perfect Saint Trilogy, tak? Wydaje mi się, że to jest pewnie takie nawiązanie, ale no. But it's just so much harder than the originals. Naprawdę. Z tego co wiem, to właśnie Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, ten Insane Trilogy jest łatwiejszy. No ale tak jak mówię, wydaje mi się, że to jest nawiązanie. No matter how hard I try, I keep falling down the pits and dying over and over again. I also spend some time with Don't Starve, which is really cool, but I barely make it past the first few days. Anyway, hope to hear from you soon. Don't Starve. Szanuję. Hey Astro Jazz, I've been stalking the fields looking for robot dinosaurs in that game Skyline Infinite Dawns. I'm usually not into those crafting survival games, but there is something I find quite romantic about leaving society behind and trying to make do with nothing but your wits. Some twigs and some hope. Haven't checked out Dash yet. The reviews have me sitting on the fence. I haven't had a chance to check out Skyline yet, but the videos have me intrigued. Might pick it up during the next sale. So what do you do for work? Right now I'm about to start my dream job. I was accepted to become a trainee train driver, which is super exciting. Soon I will be carrying passengers all across the nation and who knows beyond. It's all very exciting but also a little daunting. Trainee train driver, that sounds like a lot of responsibility, but that is fantastic that you have pursued your lifelong dream. I work for a leading pharmaceutical company, not entirely exciting, but pays the bills. Everyone needs medicine, right? Being from Bunton, I'm guessing you're at Watergate, is that correct? Yeah, Watergate, you were right, but I would rather not talk about it. Don't exactly enjoy working there. Sorry, I totally get that. I forget I said anything. So what are your plans for the weekend? Maybe we could meet for coffee. I'm working, maybe some other time. That's cool, I understand. Hey, how was your weekend? Mine was pretty hectic. A friend of mine dragged me to Bunton to see the Targets play. Oh, the Targets, znowu nawiązanie. Play a show, but they never turned up. Przy okazji, właśnie to jest a propos tego, że się nie pojawili, bo tam były te spiny i tak dalej między nimi i został chyba wycofany ten koncert, w sensie anulowany. Znalazłem oryginalny zespół i bodajże to się nazywa... Nie pamiętam, kurczę. Czekajcie, wiecie co? Ja muszę wejść na Discorda mojego, na chwilkę, znowu wam to na chwilkę wyciszę. Dlatego, że znalazłem całą playlistę. Oni się cały kanał tego zespołu nazywa się Rat King Perf. I tak, i oni nagrali Pipe Dreams. W sensie ja dostałem od nich copyright strike'a i nie mam absolutnie nic do tego, bo to jest ich piosenka, tak? Ale znalazłem cały ich zespół i powiem wam, że słuchałem ich piosenek. I jeśli chcecie, to na moim Discordzie to jest, jeśli ktoś by bardzo chciał, to mogę też na YouTube tutaj podesłać w komentarzu, tylko dajcie znać, że ej, Rybki, weź nam podrzuć link do tego kanału, tego zespołu, w sensie, który jest jako The Targets nazwany. The next day we heard that the band has called it quits, but didn't bother to tell the venue or any of their fans. The rumor mill has been swirling, but at least there was a support act, I suppose. Wow, that sounds like a mess. I just worked. Nothing exciting. You sound a little down. How about that coffee sometime this week? I'd really like to meet you. Not sure if I can. I'm a little busy. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you just message me if you change your mind. I conversation is active, czyli oni nadal jeszcze ze sobą piszą. Mary P. Okay. I can't believe we are doing this, dating and all. What can I say? I haven't stopped thinking about that magical event we had the other week at the hotel. I haven't either, although I must admit I'm a bit on edge. Are you sure this is a good idea? Come though, Ilya. Everything is going to be alright. Nothing bad will come your way. I will make sure of it. I've been doing a lot of thinking. My brother's reach seems to grow stronger and stronger each day, and as do his crackpot theories about who are wronging him, who is watching him, and who conspires with whom to run either purchase or his reputation. To ruin, either purchase or his reputation. I can't even take a goddamn piece without him timing me these days, or at least that's what it's beginning to feel like. I don't know how much longer I can stand this. Well, perhaps a bit more distance between you and him could be helpful. You told me you'd been writing a lot of articles for him lately. You're right. Back in the day, it was all for nobility, for a cause. Now it's just a mishmash of reasons. Most of them I don't agree with. I don't think I can go on like this much longer, and I don't think we believe in the same cause anymore. It is okay not to believe in the same thing as him. You have your own life, Ilya. You don't always have to stay the younger brother. It always makes me feel better to talk to you. I think I gotta see you again. Want to meet again? How about Thursday? Of course I do, but another day I have the late shift on April 13th. Truce would be best. Truce, czyli Thursday, tak? First. W sumie tak, first. Thursday would be best. Can't you swap shifts with someone? Been doing it too often lately, but I'll figure something out. Great, looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. So I hope you don't regret spending April 13th with me instead of your late shift. Thanks for the lovely evening yesterday and the amazing night. To jest ważne, to jest potwierdzenie. Likewise, being with you is, I don't know what to say, amazing. Potem mam potwierdzenie, że on nie jest tym. God damn it, so he was on a date at the time in question. This means Ilya is off our hook. We can't get him for having been on a date. I think it would be wise to turn to Karen now and investigate her further. For fuck's sake. Jesteśmy w dupie. Jesteśmy w totalnej dupie. Bo nie wiem kim jest Molly, tak? Nie mam pojęcia kim jest Molly. Patient base. Ja potrzebuję pełnego imienia, tak? Fuck. To jest dziwne, bo zobaczcie, jest had a session arranged with Molly on the evening of April 13th, 2017. I potem było, to samo było przecież miała też z Ilią, tak? To jest trochę bullshitem. Cholera jasna, ja się boję co ja muszę wrzucić teraz. Nie dam rady tego zrobić, coś tak czuję, no bo zobaczcie, tutaj mamy Ilię, tak? Zobaczcie, April 13th. Aha, no tak, on był na randce, więc to musiałoby się potwierdzić. Ale no nie mamy żadnego imienia i nazwiska tej babki, tak? Molly. Nie wiem, ja się poddałem trochę. Nie damy rady tego zatrzymać, takie mam wrażenie. Perhaps Karen makes official work appointments for this Molly. If so, you should be able to find something about those. Ale nie ma tego ewidentnie. Goddamn, Robin released a new article on the People's Voice. Is the provocation he spoke about. How the hell did that happen? Why didn't you come up anything? What are you actually good for? No, I won't let that stand. I demand that you get me something, no matter the cost. Get onto it. We can at least divert people's attention from the pile of shit. No i tutaj już nic nie ma i mamy ten nowy artykuł, tak? Tak, tutaj nic nowego nie ma, jak widzicie. To już było to, co napisał, tak? O, co tutaj nowego jest? To już też czytaliśmy, tak? Nie, coś jeszcze tam jest nowego, tak? Na tej głównej stronie. Niby co? Jeszcze nic nowego nie ma już. Dobra, teraz zniknęło. Dobra, czyli nie wiem, czy dało się to zrobić wcześniej. Dobra, robię nowe te, bo i tak nie mam nic do zrobienia, tak już wszystko minęło. Raczej nie mamy jakiegoś tutaj ograniczonego czasu, tak? To jest dziwne, że... Great, just great. The article is picking up on blabber. See for yourself. We need to take some action to keep people from engaging with that article. Ale co ja mogę zrobić? Nie mogę nic zrobić, bo mamy tutaj tylko sesję z Ilią, tak? Jeszcze dodatkowo. No nie mam, ja jestem w dupie, jeśli chodzi o informacje, bo nie wiem, gdzie mam jeszcze ich szukać. No, she was supposed to meet this Molly at the time. Strange. We need to find out whether there is a legal record of this Molly in Karen's files. If not, she will be in serious trouble. But I will doubt you will find anything with just Molly. We need a full name first. O! O! Patrzcie. Molly tutaj pisze do Karen. No, naprawdę i to mi pomogło. Where are you? Can you please get back to me? Hello? Oh, hey Karen, what is it? We had a session scheduled for this morning, remember? I forgot, sorry. You forgot? Can we schedule? You can't just forget, our session is serious. I had to work urgently at Circle Mall. It just came up. We've already scheduled it before. Yeah, because you suddenly wanted to. I can't shift stuff around like you can. I have to take work when it's on offer. Working again? How long this time? 10 hours? 12? What about your kid? He needs his mother. Listen. Oczywiście to jest Molly Schwartz, tak? Schwartz, przepraszam. You don't have children. You have a good job. You have no idea what it is like. Zero. Don't you dare judge me again about not being there for my son. You're right. I don't know what it's like for you, sorry, but only because you're being so reclusive. You're pulling out of everything slowly, steadily, stonewalling. It gives me nightmares because it's my duty to help and I can't fulfill it. We should sit down, talk about what's going on with your life for once. We did already. When I wrote you on that counseling website of yours, you said you were able to assist me, but nothing is different. Talk, talk, talk is all you do. And taking photos even though I said no. Okay, to jest ważne. Nothing gets any better through that. I'm done talking. Go to work. Got work to do now. So no more sessions, noted. And for the record, I'm not waiting for you to come back. Good. Wow. Oh, yet another hashtag trending. Someone has been busy. Zaraz to zrobimy. Okej, to jest ważne, to jest mega ważne, bo Molly ma z nią zdjęcie. Dobra, zaraz tam zobaczymy. The people silencing. Okej, zaraz zobaczymy to. Chwila. Gdzie to jest? Tutaj jest. Molly. To jest bardzo ważne. Nie ma żadnego pod Molly. Fuck. Aaron Levine. A nie, bo to miało być miejsce, nie miało być ludzi. Kurde. Oh, fuck me. Our own counseling website. This could mean Karen is moonlighting. We could be able to find that website, but we will need a bit more information on it yet. I tutaj możemy sobie zdobyć to dzięki panu temu. Mamy tutaj layout, tak. Mamy test, relax i tak dalej. Mamy additional style. I mamy ten tekst tutaj. Ale cóż, mi nie pomoże aktualnie, cholera. To nie jest aż tak ważne, że ona nie ma dzieci na razie. Możesz to zrobić kiedy indziej. Cholera, mam problem z tym. Dobra, zobaczmy tu. People's voice. Rabban, we stand by you in these difficult times. The people of Paris need you more than ever and will support you in your fight against national liars. What the heck is up with all these goddamn new cameras? Fuck surveillance. Myślę, że to tutaj zniszczyli, a nie. Our so-called government leader is nothing but a hypocrite. Read what I found out about him. A to jest bullshit. On zna na jakichś takich plotkarskich plotkarskich stronkach, no i chce tego gościa po prostu rozdrażnić, tak? It was very interesting that your wife is conducting private counseling sessions with National Army veterans, unofficially because officially she is meeting your brother. What else is she trying to hide? O, wydaje mi się, że to jest ta nasza koleżanka, to napisała. Or should I say, what are you, the people silencing? People says, what the fuck, didn't you say you were against the National Army? The people silencing. Don't listen to the trolls. I know that your wife is a good person and ready to help anyone, even the enemy. This has nothing to do with silencing anyone. I don't see what all the fuss is about. W sensie reply, nie no, więc o co chodzi z tym area akurat tutaj. The people silencing. Raban didn't do anything wrong and he is not responsible for his wife's secret meetings. Niedobrze. Spróbujmy użyć telefonu. Co mam do telefonu Ilya'i? Nic. Na chwilę obecną. Tutaj mamy the website set up for you. To jest jedyne co wiemy, że on ją postawił, tak? So Ilya'i set up her website. We may very well be able to find some information on it through Ilya's files then. No tak, ale to już przecież wiedziałem, nie? A to dopiero teraz mogę to zrobić? Aha. Naprawdę. Ale to jest... Przepraszam, ale to jest trochę głupie. To jest trochę głupie, bo ja już to znalazłem. To jest trochę głupie. Patrząc na to, jaki jest opis, to już mogliśmy się tego domyślić, tak? Open sortiera. Soteria, przepraszam. Good work though. Seems not even her husband is aware of this little side business she has built up there. Okej, teraz mogę wejść tutaj, no właśnie. Welcome. I'm professional secretary, blah blah. To na razie nas nie obchodzi. Read stories. Andelka, 27 years old, from Trifid. My daughter stopped talking. I'm a Parisian refugee and crossed the border to the nation about 9 months ago. I said to escape the war and flee with my 3 children after my husband was shot by a sniper. The journey was long and arduous, but we managed to get the nation in good health. Unfortunately, my daughter Dara has gone through a huge change since then. She used to be a very lively child. She really loved her dad and she misses him a lot. She has not said a word since we left our home. She will neither speak to me nor to any of her siblings or anyone else that I know of. I'm really worried and I'm desperately searching for help. Hi Andelka, you and your family have gone through a very rough time. Losing your husband and then having to escape to a foreign country must have been an extremely difficult experience for all of you. I would first and foremost advise you not to pressure your daughter. She needs time to space to process her grief and the changes you are all adjusting to. Try to give her as much attention as she needs and create an atmosphere in which she is heard if she chooses to speak, but also respect if she does not wish to. Openness and attentiveness are key. Now I know that it is extremely hard for a single mother, especially since you have several children who will be adjusting to in their own ways, not to mention that you yourself must deal with the massive life changes that have occurred. So take your time and try to deal with these issues one at a time. Also remember that listening to your children is sometimes the best thing you can do. I bombed Trifid and I can't stop hearing the explosions. Bill 24 from Devers. Zobaczcie, widzicie, on zbombardował Trifid barges. Ciekawe. I served in the Partisan War for 1 year and was then sent home because I was injured by a hand grenade. I was very lucky to survive, and though my hearing will never be 100% again. I was even luckier to get out of the war without any major issues, at least not physically. Ever since I got back from Paris, I have not slept through a single night. I still hear the explosions. When I was sent to the civil conflict zone, I was responsible for dropping the bombs on Trifid. I can't get over the damage that I have caused, and I don't really have anyone I can talk to. My family is very proud and they never stop mentioning what a great national hero I am, but I don't feel like a hero. I feel like a murderer. Every night I lay awake wondering how many people I killed with my bombs. Were they terrorists? were they just normal people living their lives, terrified of what was going on in their home? Did I kill any children? I don't know. All I know is that I wish I had never participated in this goddamn war. I wish I had realized that there will be no winners, only losers. Dear Bill, you have been through an extremely traumatizing situation, one that no amount of training could have prepared you for. Participating in war is an experience that is very much out of this world for us, especially when compared to our comfortable everyday lives. This act of violence on the battlefield are an extreme contrast to the calmness of home life. It is common for soldiers to experience dissonance between the horrific acts of war and life back home. In your case, this is increased by your family's expectations, who want to frame you as a heroic soldier, which is obviously making you very uncomfortable. My advice to you is to try and get long-term help from a psychotherapist who is experienced in treating soldiers. You must feel very isolated and alone right now, since you want to meet your family's expectations on the one hand, but you have a huge psychological burden of guilt on the other, which you should not carry alone. Molly, 32, from Bounton. I was flushed down the toilet of life by the government. Okay, mam w końcu Molly. I am a veteran of the Army of the Nation. My career was promising. I served for 6 years, was in charge of my own squad, and was a well-respected combat engineer. I was dishonorably discharged in 2011, shortly after I went AWOL. Because of personal issues, I was sent back to the nation as a deserter and flushed down to the toilet of life by the administration of the army, the government, and their safety bill. Since then, I have been working in low-wage jobs, live in a crappy apartment in the industrial quarters, and can hardly afford daycare for my son. After many years, I now realize that the causes I was fighting for in the army were an illusion. I don't want my son to grow up in a country that doesn't respect its own people. They have not only flushed me down the drain, but the whole country. This government sucked up all my vitality just to spit me out again. All I am left with is anger and a huge urge to keep my son safe from this bullshit. Zobaczcie, mamy już bardzo dużo czasu po wszystkim, ale w sensie już przegięliśmy z czasem, ale jeszcze troszeczkę chciałbym to chociaż doczytać. Dear Molly, first of all, thanks for reaching out to me. I know you I know how hard this must have been for you. Although you feel you are up to your neck in defecation, to use your own metaphor, I believe you are actually handling this with a strong will. That strength protects you and your child from giving into this huge disappointment that you are currently experiencing. You feel betrayed by your country, you are angry that they sucked all the life out of you, just to abandon you after your dedicated 6 years of life to them. But don't forget that you were responsible for climbing the ranks in the army, no one else. It was your dedication to the service and the skills you displayed that made you fit to have such a high position. While your army record may be a burden when looking for employment right now, you're clearly an intelligent woman who must persevere. I believe that your previous skills will eventually help you to get your own life on track again. In the meantime, please stay in touch, and Molly, I will make sure you will receive appropriate counseling. Since you are also from Mountain, I would also like to offer you an opportunity to meet, so that I can assess your case in person. To jest jeden, co mogę wrzucić. I guess it's up to us to find out whether she lived up to that promise. Niestety wiele nie mogę zrobić tutaj. Read your messages. O, proszę bardzo, jest seeking advice. Hello, psychology person. I am having a psycho problems. Since you seem to have some sort of psychology degree, I figured you might be help to me. Dear Molly, what an odd request. You sound like you don't really want to talk to me. What are these psycho problems you are experiencing? Looking forward to your response, Soteria. Hi Soteria, I have insomnia. I am constantly in pain. I work in a low-wage job, which frankly is beneath me. I can barely afford daycare for my son, all of this because of the damn government and that safety bill. It stops people like me from succeeding in life after the service. I'm not sure if you can help me, but I'm running out of alternatives. Okay, now we start digging. Issue 1. Insomnia and pain. How long have you been suffering from insomnia? Was there an incident in your life that you think may have triggered this? With the pain, is there a physical injury you are suffering from, or is it just a general pain? How long does it typically affect you? Issue 2, przepraszam, już 2. Za dużo czytam i za szybko próbuję z tym wszystkim lecieć, bo już mamy 35 minut. Low wage job and low income. Could you tell a little more about your experience and qualifications? Did you complete secondary school, college? What career path did you have previously? Issue 3. Finding the right person to speak to. I believe you already have. I am more than qualified to offer you support, but if you find that it doesn't work out, I can direct you to someone else who is more suitable for your needs. Waiting for your reply, Soteria. I internet mi znowu wysiadł, super. Hi, alright, I've never done this before. I was a command engineer, a veteran in the army of the nation. They kept telling me what an invaluable soldier I was. I believed them, holding my head high and serving their needs. No questions asked. Moje gardło już naprawdę wysiada. Then I lost the only person I ever loved. He was part of my unit. It felt like my heart had been sucked out of my chest, squeezed through a hole the size of pinhead. After I lost him, I didn't care about anything. I left my regiment and was discharged for being AWOL. Then my son Michael was born. I had to pick myself up no matter how I was feeling about the loss of his father. Czyli ten gość, którego straciła, czyli ona była w związku z gościem ze swojej brygady, jeśli można tak powiedzieć. I'm still suffering. If it wasn't for my son... nie, przepraszam. Zgubiłem tutaj zdanie chyba. I need to be strong, but I'm not strong. I'm still suffering. If it wasn't for my son, I would never have reached out to you. I have never spoken to anyone about this, and quite frankly, viewing your website, I felt like it was a kindergarten for crybabies. But I guess everyone is seeking some help. I need yours. Insults aside, I think it's quite typical of ex-soldiers to feel that self-help and psychotherapy shows weakness. I find it quite interesting that despite your doubts and prejudges, your choice to reach out to me. This is no small feat, in fact. It shows that you are determined to face your issues and better yourself, no matter how difficult this might be. You are on the road to healing. This feeling of loss, this overwhelming tide of emotions that you are experiencing, it sounds like you are suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. This is a common post-traumatic stress disorder, to powinno być, nie syndrom. To jest PTSS. Znaczy jakby wiem, że ale PTSD już mieliśmy wcześniej wyjaśnione. It's a common condition that former ex-soldiers suffer from after experiencing a great deal of trauma during war. This good news is that with concealing the symptoms of PTSD can be treated. How about I offer you some private sessions, free of charge. In exchange, I would like to publish your story anonymously, of course, on my blog. Female soldiers are so rarely spoken about, and I feel that your story in particular would be extremely valuable to other former servicewomen who feel they cannot speak up. Fine, I don't think the idea of sharing my story, but I also cannot afford treatment, so as long as it's 100% anonymous, I consent. Dear Molly, I am glad that you are willing to share and help others who really need the support. I promise that I won't let you down. I would like to focus on your remarks about the safety bill in my article. Before the political criticism is sure to fuel some discussions, but to make sure I get your story right, I think it would be best we would meet in person, take time to talk things through, even take some photos if that's okay. I would like to suggest the cafe at Freedom Plaza for the meeting. That should make the fine setting for an article with some political punch behind it. We can meet there if it helps the article, but no photos from me. Keep me anonymous. I promise to keep you out of everything I wrote on there. Okej, to można wrzucić, nie wiem, czy to będzie jakieś bardzo ważne, to jest jedyne, co mi na razie przyszło do głowy, tak. Freedom Plaza, everyone's favorite meeting place, apparently. Well, not anymore after yesterday's bombing, I suppose. Znaczy, już mamy godzinę 20, od kiedy ten artykuł tam siedzi i nic z tym nie możemy zrobić za bardzo. Nevena, I am worried about my daughter. O Jezu, to jest strasznie dużo czytania. Dobra, moi drodzy, wiecie co? Ja w tym miejscu zakończę. Ja wam bardzo dziękuję za uwagę. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Zostawcie suba, dajcie leka, pędźcie Discorda, by zostańcie patronami na Patronite, gdyż każda złotówka idzie do rozwoju kanału. Ja chyba sobie muszę zrobić chwilę przerwy od tej gry, dlatego że strasznie dużo to jest czytania i Moje gardło trochę umiera, nie wiem, może pójdę do sklepu czy coś i potem wrócę, pewnie będę nagrywał dalej. Albo zacznę nagrywać może ewentualnie jutro, bo na razie po prostu nie mam siły. Przepraszam, że nie zdążyłem tutaj jakby wszystkiego wyklarować, ale jest strasznie dużo, jak widzicie, takich rzeczy, które, no, one się łączą, zazębiają i ciężko jest po prostu znaleźć coś sensownego. I ciężko mi jakby z tym progresować. Akurat w tym miejscu troszkę jestem zacięty, ale to nie dlatego, że gra jest słaba, tylko dlatego, że ja się troszkę zaciąłem z tym, czego szukać. Niemniej, dziękuję wam bardzo za uwagę, do zobaczenia następnego i na razie.